Too often, we spend our days in pursuit of self-preservation and not in pursuit of our dreams. So much so that one might conclude that simply surviving life is good enough. And having the life that you once dreamed of was just that, a dream. But is that what God intended for you, or does He intend something better? Did He intend for you to simply exist, or did He intend for your life to be fulfilling? Jesus stated in His mission in John, "I have come that they may have life and that they may have it more abundantly." Take note of what He said, that you may have life, not just ordinary life, but abundance of life. Paul carried on this same message in his letter to the church of Corinth. But as it is written, eye has not seen, nor ear yet heard, neither has entered into the heart of man the things which God has prepared for them that love Him. It is evident that God intended for your life to be fulfilling and satisfying. This begs everyone to ask themselves, do I truly believe His words? And if so, do they really apply to me? It's true, a lot of people want more, but don't think they deserve more. Or even worse, they want more, but dare not dream or ask for more. Let's consider an example from the New Testament. From the book of John, Jesus went over the Sea of Galilee, and a great multitude followed Him because they saw His miracles which He had already did. And when Jesus looked up, He saw a great crowd of people. And He said to Philip, where shall we buy bread that they may eat? And one of His disciples, it was Andrew, said, there is a child which has 5 loaves and 2 small fishes, but that won't feed a lot of people. And Jesus says, well, make the men sit down. And so the men that sat down were about 5,000. And Jesus took the loaves, and when He had given thanks, He distributed to the disciples, and the disciples to them that had sat down, and everyone had as much as they wanted to eat. Now, when they, the 5,000 crowd, were filled, He said to the disciples, gather up the remaining so nothing will be lost. Therefore they gathered 12 baskets and 5 loaves, which remained left over and had not been eaten. Then Jesus perceived that they were going to come and take Him by force and make Him king. So He departed and crossed the sea alone by Himself. The day following, when the people saw that there were no other boats there except for the ones that had the disciples in it, and that the disciples were in the boat alone, they themselves got on ships and they went across the sea to Capernaum. And when they had found Him on the other side of the sea, they said to Him, Master, when did you come here? Jesus answered them and said, truly, truly, I say unto you, you seek me not because you saw the miracles, but because you did eat of the loaves and you were filled. Listen, Jesus answered them and said, truly, truly, I say to you, you seek me not because you saw miracles, but because you did eat of the loaves and were filled. So despite seeing the many miracles that Jesus did for others, which is what first attracted them to Christ, the crowd didn't follow Him across the sea for the miracle that He could do in their lives. They followed Him for the food that He fed them. Therein lies the problem with a lot of people, then and now. Just like the crowd that searched for Jesus, when they finally found Him, they haven't set their sight high enough. They come to Jesus for the daily food, not the miracle. They hope and expect the lesser gift of daily sustenance, not the greater miracle of an abundant life. Happiness, fulfillment, satisfaction, these two are miracles that Christ will perform for you if you but ask. You're never to resign from the pursuit. Remember His words, seek and you will find, knock and it will be open, Ask, and it will be given to you. Test me in this, saith the Lord Almighty, and see if I will not throw open the floodgates of heaven and pour out so much blessing that there will not be room enough to store it.